back, and there she is. EVA Pod. This Hal. Front end came out really good. She's a nice kit. Most of your build is the interior, which we'll turn on in a little bit. I just finished up the manipulating arms. She's been built for a while, but I just haven't finished doing all those little decals everywhere on this. Earmuffs came out really nice. Did the chrome around the outside there on those two circles all over. Look at the back here. The door came out really nice. Very proud of that. Explosion bolts look good. All that. South port, you can see I did in a gunmetal and then did the recess in a black. So it was kind of dark inside, but yet you can still see that it's a metal grid. It came out nice. Kit fit together pretty decent. Your only main seam was the one here. There's the camera, which I did with a chrome cap. Those guys, which I did with a silver and then a gunmetal in the center, so it's kind of still metallic even in the darker area. There's the window. There's all that little red detail that I had to do by hand. Came out okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with the manipulating arms. They really came out nice and they look so much better all gussied up like that. Did the silver in some areas in there. I even did a little silver on this hydraulic, and then of course on the clamps on the fingers. Let's get a little bit of a view of the back side on this side. More of those. I guess there are other thrusters throughout the pod. That's what those are. Door still opens. But really can't see in there. It's a little dark. Base came out well. I'm happy with that. That was a dollar store find, which was really a bathroom organizer. It's actually upside down. And then I found those switches online that kind of represent the switches inside the ship. And then these are the photo etch badges that came with the photo etch kit. But we hit this one on and that turns her on. And then we got, now this one here I have to get replaced. They sent me the wrong kind. They didn't send me one that latches. So I just wired it so it immediately comes on with the red lights. As you can see in there, there's those two, and then there'll be the ones up on the ceiling. That one. I think one way in the back. I don't know if we'll be able to get it. Yeah, right back there. And then there should be another wall one there. And then the next light turns on Hal. See, that'll turn him on. He came out really good. I had to replace this part that they gave you. It was a big clear, and I had this, I think it's from the NX1. And I painted that up, and I think it works better as a camera lens, because really that's all HAL was a camera lens. And then I did a little silver trim around that, and then put that clear part in and painted that a silver. And a little gunmetal in the shadows, and I think he came out way better that way. But then you hit this, that turns him on, and he's more like a pinpoint now. It's it's hard to see in the camera because it's washing it out, but in person it's more of a pinpoint like how it was. But also what that does is that turns on the monitors inside. And as you can see, I have monitors flickering like there's a problem with the video feed, and I have ones that are constantly on. As you can see, that bottom one down on the lower console is flickering, that one way over there is flickering. We're getting glare off the window, so sorry. And I have one there flickering. But those come on with that switch. And then the next switch turns on all the buttons. It's going to be hard to really film stuff, so I think I'll send, I have a video of just the interior I'll put out with this video, because it's going to be hard to see through with the camera. But everything on the back wall is lighting good. All on this side. Like I said, I have that one monitor flickering. Let me shut this door if I can find it. There we go. You can see what's all glowing back there. The door came out nice. I don't know if I get a different angle, I can get rid of some of the window glare. But the explosion bolts are glowing nice. That label there, not getting any real detail shooting through a clear plastic. I wonder if there we go. I don't know if I can dim some of the other lights, but well, the door's going good. You can't even read what's on what it says, but it says caution explosion bolts in that big lighted square. But then the other thing we got going on is this one here, which they sent me the wrong switch as well. They sent me 2 non-latching. So I just wired them up. Now this one I wired up that it would stay on permanently, so as soon as we power the ship, the red lights are on. This is for the monitors and HAL, and this is for the buttons, and then this one turns on our headlights. So I wired that so it would be off, and you had to press it to turn it on. Because that's not something I'm going to have displayed on all the time, because those lights are bright. But what else I have the headlights doing is the camera back here. I figured I wanted a little more something going on in the back. So we put the camera on a switch. And I figured I'd hook that up to the headlights because I wouldn't want it on all the time. Let's see, I can spin her, which is nice. So let's see if we can look through this way. It's been a while since I opened the door, so it's being a little tight. But yeah, there it is in the looking from the back. See all the controls for the pilots. See the monitors flickering a little better, except they're kind of glary because it's so bright. They're bright. And those are photo etch pieces that came with the monitor kit. So they gave you backlight lit panels. Let me get a look up at the ceiling. Came out good. Those were a little more difficult because those were a clear part compared to the buttons down on the main console were white. So it was hard to try to get those to illuminate the same. There's our ones on the wall, which I actually made my own dip switches for, instead of them just being bumps, but I don't know if that's coming through on camera. For some reason I cannot get it to focus inside there. And I think that's a lot to do with just all the lighting. But on both sides I did that, and then on this tower here, the switches that go across above the green lights, I did that as well. But yeah, there she is. I want to say simple kit, but she's definitely, if you're lighting them, her takes some time to do that interior. That's where all the work is. Let me step back. I don't know if we got a really good back view of her. But an enjoyable kit, you know, and you can get so much more things for her. You can get monitors that actually work. There are actual monitors that can change the scene displayed, so you can have it go through different of the fonts and screens that they give you. There was one guy that was making one where they exactly fit, but I think they're not. That's no more. I think you can find somebody that can do where it's the screen's bigger than the screen on the pod, but you can make the video image only half the right size for that, and just mount the monitor so only that part shows. But yeah, I can't complain. Very nice kit I wanted for a while. You know, this is the movie that really set special effects forward. You know, even George Lucas looked at it and said, man, that's amazing what he did. He just wanted Star Wars to be more faster paced. But 2001, that's more realistic to how things happen in space. Everything's slow, you know. And really, it might be going fast, but it just seems slow because you don't have any reference. You know, like you watch the guys moonwalk from NASA, but they're really orbiting the Earth at really fast speeds. It looks like they're just floating up there. But I hope you enjoyed the build series. Definitely a kit I recommend getting, especially if you're into lighting, because you got a lot in there. And there's a lot to learn about the light blocking and all that kind of fun stuff. And have fun. But until next time and next build, thanks for watching.